What's up, y'all? We out here at the range today having some more fun. I've been out here doing some jelly testing, checking out a couple other new things, and this test here has been requested by several people, and it's another heavyweight. But y'all know the drill. We got the jelly contraption set up with the chrono and 2 blocks of gel. Now I've done a couple of tests in this first block up here already today, so we got a few tracks, but there's plenty of room up in this front half. I'll leave some links up above if y'all hadn't seen those tests. Those were pretty interesting. A really good 9mm and a 22 LR test. But like I said, we're coming back to test the heavyweight, the 45 ACP Federal Punch in 230 grain. Like I said, I've had a few different people ask me to test these, so I figured I'd knock it on out. I've tested punch in several other calibers. From what I can remember off the top of my head, there's been several of them, but from what I can remember, I don't think we've really had a bad performing Federal Punch round at all. But again, these are 45 ACP, 230 grain. The box velocity is calling for 890 feet per second at the muzzle. So don't really expect to see that just because I've gotten used to not getting what the box says, but maybe we will, maybe we won't. But for the tools here today, we got a couple different barrel lengths. For the shorty, we got the 3.5-inch Colt 1911, and then for the long one, we got the full-size 5-inch barreled Rock Island Armory 1911. This ought to be pretty interesting to see these heavyweights slug it out, so let me get this stuff set up and let's get started. All right, y'all, let's see if we can get us some speeds on these things. I'm gonna do a 3-round average from each barrel length. Gonna start out with the 3.5-inch Colt first. We got 757, 781, and 776. So low speeds, but pretty consistent. Let's check that average out. All right, so our 3-round average from the 3.5-inch barrel was 771 feet per second. Let me reset this thing and let's see what that 5-inch Rock Island can do. All right, y'all, let's see if this 5-inch barrel can get these things moving on a little faster. The box is saying 890 again. I really don't think we're gonna see that out of this one either, just for whatever reason, but let's see how close we get. We got an error. We didn't get real close on that one. We got 868, 881. Let me get one more round. And 853, so not too bad. Let's check that average out. All right, so the 3-round average out of the 5-inch barrel was 867. So we got real close to what they said on the box, but not quite there. If you remember out of that 3.5-inch Colt, it was 771. So that's what, 96 feet per second? Yeah, 96 feet per second faster out of that 5-inch barrel. So that's definitely a significant difference in my opinion when you're talking about 700 total. So let me get this reset and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's go big or go home jelly time. I'm gonna put 1 round out of each barrel length into the gel, starting with the 3.5-inch Colt first. All right, I believe that was a good clean hit. Let me go down there and check that out. All right, y'all, that's actually looking really nice down there. I'm really surprised just how good that looks. So let's try the one out of this 5-inch Rock Island, see what difference this makes. We'll try to go up under that one. All right, make sure I didn't go out the bottom, and let's go take a look at those things. All right, y'all, let's take a look at what we got down here. So down there on the bottom, that was the one out of the full-size Rock Island. It came in right here, as you can see, traveled through the first block, stopped. It looks like maybe 3/4 of an inch from the end of that first block. So very, very nice penetration on it and incredibly nice expansion, I can tell you now. Now, the wound channel doesn't look as big as the other one because the other one out here, the one, well, let's take a look at it here. So that one was the one out of the 3.5-inch Colt. Now, there's got some other ones behind it, so I'll give y'all some different angles, but it's a much bigger wound channel, much bigger disruption area there, pretty much throughout the whole entire track up to about here, and then it pretty much equals out because, like I was saying, this one is a much bigger projectile opened up. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it expanded more. This one probably expanded more because it peeled back and it didn't stop when it was expanded out. It kept on peeling back. So, long story short, that's probably why you got the smaller looking wound channel. It hit going faster and expanded quicker before it traveled throughout that wound channel. This top one didn't expand as much overall, period, and didn't do it as fast. So you got a lot more disruption and you got more penetration out of that one. But as far as the actual penetration on it, the one out of the Colt 3.5-inch barrel is at exactly 19 inches is where the forward momentum stopped on that. So 19 inches on that one. The one out of the 5-inch Rock Island, forward momentum on that one is exactly 15 and 3/8. So 15 and 3/8 penetration on that one. Very nice penetration on both of these rounds. So here we are from above with a little bit better view of that top one. Like I say, and this right here is the Colt. As you can see, versus the one on the bottom, that's the full-size Rock Island. So definitely more disruption out of that Colt because the projectile stayed larger. And as you can see, that pretty much could carry the whole way. And then the Colt goes out here. As you can see, very big, very, very nice expansion. And then as far as the expansion down here, again, very, very nice expansion. It just expanded even more and then peeled back and flattened itself to the side of the rest of the projectile. All right, y'all, let's take a look at these projectiles. Very, very nice performance out of both of these things. This one right here was out of the full-size 5-inch Rock Island. This one was out of the 3.5-inch Colt. Now, as far as size, when I measure these, this Colt is probably going to be a little bit bigger, but that's because it didn't expand as much, actually. As you can see, you can just see the lead peel back further, the jacket peel back further towards the sides, the divot in the middle. You can see it's more shallow on the 5-inch because it expanded more. So we'll probably get a bigger measurement because the actual ending size is bigger on this Colt, but the expansion difference, this one definitely expanded more out of the 5-inch. That being said, again, both of these rounds look absolutely amazing. Now, as far as material loss, I don't really see any, but let's check it out. So they started at 230. The one out of the Colt is 232.0. So absolutely no loss there. The one out of the Rock Island is 232.1. So no loss there and very, very consistent weights on those projectiles. Now, as far as the size on them, I'll start out with the full-size 5-inch first. So we got 6.92, 6.94, and 6.91. So very, very nice, very consistent expansion on that one. And then now out of the 3.5-inch Colt, you got 7.08, 7.09, and 7.05. So again, fantastic, very consistent expansion. And like I said, it does measure bigger because it didn't expand and fold back quite as much as that 5-inch. But there you have it, y'all, the Federal Punch in 45 ACP 230 grain. Some big boys here. And let me tell you, I'm impressed by these. I think both of these performed absolutely fantastic. These are some of the better performing 45 ACP rounds I've tested, especially in 230 grain. For a 230 grain projectile, that's some really, really nice performance out of both of these barrel lengths. All right, y'all, that's gonna wrap it up right there for the Federal Punch in 45 ACP. Like I said, in my opinion, these things performed absolutely fantastic. You got great penetration, great expansion on them. They were moving slow, so the report wasn't super loud. Very, very manageable recoil. In my opinion, again, I think this is a very nice round. But y'all let me know what y'all's thoughts are on them. Do you use these 45 ACP Punch? Do you use Punch in another caliber? What do you think about them? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, take a second and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you click that bell notification icon so hopefully you can get notified when I upload new stuff. Take a second if you would and check out my affiliate links in the video description. You know the deal with that Amazon link. If you shop through there anyway, hit that link up first. You go straight through Amazon like normal from there. It don't cost you any extra money, and anything you buy on Amazon anywhere on the site after that, I get a kickback from them towards the channel. If you hadn't picked up any of these Axle earbuds yet, check out those links down below. That is some fantastic ear pro, and you can save a ton of money hitting those links instead of going straight through their site. As always, I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all out there that supports the channel by watching these videos, hitting that thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, and like I said, leave me some comments down below and let me know what you think about this Federal Punch. I got a lot of good stuff done out here today, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that, and in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.